those presets are. That's what I'm running. And, yeah, I haven't changed a thing, man.
What version are you running? He sounds the same on 3K and 4K, and kind of because he's only 3100 wide right now.
Yeah, but before I was listening at 28 because I was trying to hear some noise. But I opened it up, back up, and so I'm getting a full gist of his audio, even with the kickoff, you know, the little bitty IMG that's coming off. Just very ever so slight.
Okay, what are you running? I mean, I love the sound of it.
So we already told you, man. He's running the Apache Labs Anon G2.
Okay, I didn't get that. Okay, I got it. Wow.
Is it the Anon G2?
That was the radio that he was going to get at Eden, right? No, I was the Apache Labs.
Oh my God, this is just painful.
Yeah, so there's 34K wide. 34 on the high and 40 at the low. So that's 34K wide.
Wow, that's beautiful. Beautiful. All right. But everybody else isn't listening that wide, I'm sure. So you might, at that point, might start to sound a little,
Yeah, and that's always what I said, you know, on the 7300, I'm only receiving 3K wide, so, you know, again, if everybody's receiving 3K wide, it might chop, actually it might sound better at 3K wide, I don't know, it chops out all the crap that I'm going higher on.
I used to keep mine right at 40 and 3100, and it was fine. And my receive, I always had it set to, what it was, 2.9 is where I had my receive set to, on my CETA. That's where I kept my receive at.
Well, you changed mine.
It's a 4K wide transmit all the time. Yep, I change mine up every now and then. What am I transmitting on tonight? Let's see, I am at 50 to 3050.
That C2 is killing it. I mean, beautiful. I never...
Yeah, so there's 4K wide. There's 4K wide audio. And again, I understand, you know, who's not, you know, listening 4K wide or whatever, but that's 4K wide.
Yep, well, 4K wide makes barely makes it 4K, but it's right at about 35, 36, but still sounds good.
And make it 4K wide, that thing sounds superb. I'm listening in 4K on the 101.
Yep, yeah, Roger. Listen, and Frank, I now have got a week on this radio. You know, if the 101 does the same thing this does, I will probably have a 101. On the 5000 and the DX10 will play with that, but yeah, that's 4000 on the high and 40 on the low. So yeah, that's, I don't know, close. That's not quite 4K.
It sounds superb. You're about 3900 right now. Yeah, you're about 3900 wide right now, and it sounds superb.
There's a West Virginia mobile contact going on out there. Go ahead. Alrighty, West Virginia mobile moving. Alright, gotcha. Yeah, you're hitting me about an S8 down here. I'm on the west central coast of Florida in the Tampa Bay area, on the Gulf of America. So good signal down here for that mobile. Well, there you go. It's working. And that time you just bounced up to an F9 every now and then. So it's working. You must be pointing right at me. All right, man. You have a good night and motor safe out there. St. Patrick's Day. Might get some of those wannabe Irish people that can't handle their beer. It might cause some issues. So keep your eyes and ears open, man. Be safe, driver.
Yeah, be careful there, buddy.
Anyway, N0BUZ.
Yeah. So I went to 4240, so that should be more like 4K. But yeah, I mean, nobody's receiving. Everybody hears me tubby, nasty like this. But Yeah, that guy was a weak station, QRP station in the mobile, but I heard every word he said with no hash and trash in the background. That's the beauty of this kind of technology, man.
Yeah, that's exactly the same way that I heard him, Nick.
You just ain't gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm going to get a 101.
Well, I tell you, man, if I could afford either one of those two radios, I'm a boy, it's obvious, but I really like that the Viva software. I connected to it right away. It was strange, but it worked. My brain works in mysterious ways, I guess. But yeah, I think I would probably take the G2 over it.
Yeah, the 101 or the DX10, I don't know, man. I think that, look, on the Sherwood list right now, it's the 101 and the G2, or the 101 and the DX10. I mean, if they've got a receive like this, you know, the transmit audio, beep on boop, the transmit audio on a G2 is way too complicated for the normal guy. It's too much going on. But, look, if this or the 101, I never would have experienced this, so I wouldn't know the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, definitely not. If you don't know your way around an equalizer, whether it be real or virtual, yeah, it definitely isn't for you. But being that it's virtual and then having no way of really hearing what it sounds like over the air, and then trying to, I mean, it keeps your brain alive, you know, because you gotta tinker with it, mess around with it until you get it dialed in. You got it dialed in, man. Don't anybody tell you any different, man. You got it. I'm sure there's a little bit more tweaking you want to do, and that's you'll get that, man. You're a man with a plan. You'll get it.
Yeah. And look, you last night when I keyed this thing up, it took me a week to even key up. You were like, it took me 5 hours yesterday, and you were like, dude, it's what?
Right? So you got the one with the screen or just the box?
Just the box, man, and I got a gaming computer that my brother gave me at upstate New York. He lives in Utica, New York. He gave me a gaming computer, mailed it in the mail. I was like, dude, I got a new gaming computer. Just take this one. Yeah, and I've been using it for the internet, you know. I don't do anything with it. I mean, it just happens to be souped up in a high-power friggin' computer. I just plugged everything in, and here we are right now. Yeah, I wouldn't waste my money on the one with the computer interface. With the screen on it, I would not buy this radio again. I just wanted to see what it was about. I would buy the 101 or a DX10. I just wanted to see what this was about.
Why do you think that?